So you probably clicked on this video because you're not sure what you want to do with your created player. I mean, there's really so many options of archetypes and how you want to build your player, what kind of equipment to use, what kind of perks. I mean, those are new. I even made the mistake. I maxed out my left fielder, and then I noticed the pitcher had some really good promise to it. And then I started building him, and then I noticed it really is the best. I mean, you've seen some shortstops that have insane hitting stats, but what pitcher in the game boasts a pitch selection that's sinker, circle change, slurve, cutter, screwball with velocity like this, hits and Ks per nine like this, break at 99, stamina at 94? I mean, really, the only knock you can have on this card is the control at 65. But that's still usable because that's just an average. I mean, my control is only at 43 on my base card, so that can still go up 7 points. I mean, right there you're at 72. And since it's a created player and control's made out of an average, that means every single pitch on that list is going to have 72 control. And it's the same thing with the break. All these pitches can have 99 break on them as well. That stamina can also go up 9 or 10 more points. So you're sitting at 103, 104 stamina. So you can go really deep in games. Now, what makes this pitcher just unmatched are the hitting stats. I mean, they look so average across the board for a regular hitter. But then you notice this is a pitcher. This isn't a position player. I mean, you got 65 contact. That's very usable on all levels for a pitcher. Now, I haven't upgraded the bunt yet, but I easily can. So you can become a pretty solid bunter. Now, you're probably asking, well, Mick, how do you do this? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Road to the Show, and I'm going to show a method that I have for that I used for getting this created player to where it was without taking up too much time. Now, what you got to do is you pitch. So the biggest thing with Road to the Show is there are these drills that you get on like every off day that you can upgrade your control, your break, your pitching clutch.
This is the MLB.
Now, we really want to focus on those because at a certain point, there's only so much you can do in a game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pitch 1 inning right here. And as you can see on the sinker, I just got a break point. But I didn't get a control point or a velocity point. So what's going to happen with those drills is you're going to try to make up for what you don't get in a game, such as control or velocity on certain pitches and hits per 9, because Ks per 9 are going to come easy in Road to the Show. That's just how it is. But just trying to make up for what you don't get on there and leaning on that at a certain point, you're not going to have to play too much. I mean, you can do so much while you're doing this. You can do your homework. You can study for a test. And in the end, you're getting the best pitcher in the game. I mean, I put Brandon Woodruff's motion on this guy because it's so fluid, and I like it the most. I mean, I've spent a lot of time grinding this guy, and I've gotten to experiment with different pitches and types of motions I like. I mean, it's not overly cheesy. It's not throwing 97 sinkers with submarine. But I mean, this guy does hit 99 on his cutter, and that's really important. So right here, I'm going to slim out. So the game just finished. So what's hopefully going to happen is sometimes it doesn't work. It's maybe every now and then it's going to make you play 2 games in a row. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so there we go. We here are the drills. Now this is where the magic happens. So you can see we got velocity, control, and brake. Now, what's even better about the creative player is the fact that you can change the pitches. Now, you're always going to get these. It gives you a chance to pick your pitches. Now, I knew that I wanted my best pitches to be the sinker, the circle change, and the slurve. But what I did was I waited until I got the opportunity to replace, to add a new pitch, which was a cutter, in slot 4, and then add another one as a screwball down the road. Now, right now, I've been focusing a lot on control, but that screwball break is very, very enticing. Now, you can see I can upgrade my bunting if I really wanted to, but I mean, it's only going to be 32. I'd rather be a better pitcher. The speed and base running aggressiveness is always here. There's even fielding. Now, sometimes in the training facility, you will see hitting upgrades you can get, which are very important. Stamina is also really good because that's usually not something you can upgrade during the game. But right now, I think I'm going to focus on control. I really want that to get better. And screwball break, if I play a game, I can easily get that up to 45. So right now I'm going to exit out. I'm going to go to the loadout. Now this is very, very important. Now, the one that I chose was the big train. It's really good. It focuses first on velocity, but then it goes to, then it's brake, and then it's control. I put on 2 velocity quirks. I wanted to get as close to 99 without going really overboard. My pitch speeds are very good. My sinker's 93 to 97. My circle change sits low to mid 70s. The slurves are like 86. And the cutter hits 99, which is so good. Now you got the brake quirk here. Get stuff up. Now, it kind of sucks. It takes my velocity down 14. But to get that 99 brake, it's so important. Now, the equipment I use is, now the cleats are super important because you have the plus 10 Ks per 9, plus 10 hits per 9. And then, I don't think the socks do anything. Shin guard doesn't do anything. Fielding glove, I mean, this just gave me plus 8 stamina, plus 8 hits per 9. I mean, you can't really get any better than that. And then ritual, I put on axle grease. I mean, got my Ks per 9 up, my walks per 9, home runs per 9, pitching clutch, anything to help out those attributes. Some pitching clutch is probably my lowest one, but anything to get it up. So I really hope you learned something today. I hope I convinced you that the creative player pitcher should not be slept on. It's the most customizable. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you tune in again. Thanks for watching.